I'm a security guard. A stranger in the building across the street tried to warn me about an intruder. That's not what happened. It's 3:17 a.m. That's what the glowing numbers on my phone say. I'm on the third floor of a massive empty warehouse in the middle of the city. My job is simple. Walk the route, hit the sensor pads, and try not to fall asleep. The third floor is the worst. It's a vast, cavernous space filled with towering metal racks, most of them empty. The lights are on, but they're so high up they just create this sick, humming, yellow gloom. The only other light comes from the wall of grime-caked windows, looking out over the alley. I'm drinking stale coffee from my thermos when I look out the window. Across the alley is another tall building. It's derelict, one of those abandoned office high-rises the city forgot about. All dark, broken windows. I'm staring into the void when I see it. A light, a single tiny pinprick of light, deep inside one of the windows on the 10th floor. It flashes, then flashes again. I freeze, my mug halfway to my mouth. It's probably just kids. I watch, and the light flashes again. Dot, dot, dot. Then a pause. Dot, dot, dot. "SOS," I whisper, a cold laugh catching in my throat. Real funny. I move away from the window and continue my patrol. The sound of my own footsteps on the concrete is deafeningly loud. I check the fire exit. Locked. I check the freight elevator. Locked. Everything is secure. The patrol takes me in a huge loop, and after 30 minutes, I'm back at the windows. I can't help myself. I look. The light is gone. In its place, someone is holding something up in the window. It's a large piece of cardboard with crude letters painted in what looks like white. I have to squint to read it. "Behind you." My blood turns to ice. Every hair on my body stands on end. It's the most primal, lizard-brain fear you can imagine. I spin around, yanking the heavy mag light from my belt. The beam cuts through the yellow haze. "Who's there?" I yell. My voice cracks. Nothing. Just endless rows of empty shelves. The hum of the lights. The distant sound of a siren, miles away. I let out a shaky breath. It's a prank by some squatter with a good vantage point. I'm furious, and my heart is hammering so hard it hurts. I turn back to the window, ready to flip them off. There's a new sign. "Not joke, on catwalk, stay still." I don't want to. God, I don't want to. But I look up. Running the entire length of the warehouse, maybe 40 feet above my head, is a rusty metal maintenance catwalk. I've never been up there. I shine my light up, sweeping the beam across the grating. Nothing. Just pipes and shadows. I turn back to the window, ready to yell. New sign. "He is watching you. I called police." I am completely, totally frozen. My feet are lead. I can't move. I can't breathe. I'm just staring at that sign, at the dark figure holding it in that dark window. My radio crackles to life, so loud it makes me jump. "Unit 4, this is dispatch. We have a 911 call reporting a 1031 at your location. Caller states they have visual on an intruder. Can you confirm?" I can't answer. I'm paralyzed, my eyes locked on the window. And then I hear it, a sound that doesn't belong, a single soft scrape of a boot on metal. From the catwalk, above me. He's real. He's up there. The sign in the window disappears. A second later, a new one appears. "Ladder, far wall. He's coming down." That breaks the spell. I run. I don't even know where I'm going, just away from the far wall. I sprint past the racks, heading for the freight elevator. I slam the button, my thumb pounding the metal. I can hear the sirens now, getting closer. I look back. At the far end of the aisle, a tall, thin figure is silhouetted against the loading bay doors. He's just standing there, watching me. The elevator dings and the heavy metal gate screeches open. I dive in, stabbing the button for the lobby. The gate begins to rattle shut. The man starts walking toward me, not running, just a slow, steady walk. The gate closes, and I collapse against the wall, gasping for air. I'm safe. The elevator shutters, and the doors open to the bright lobby. 2 cops are there, guns drawn. My boss, Jerry, is right behind them. "Mark, thank God, are you okay?" Jerry yells. "Upstairs," I gasp, pointing. "3rd floor. He was on the catwalk. The guy across the street saw him. He was holding up signs." The cops look at each other. One of them lowers his weapon. "Son, we've already cleared the building with a K9 unit. There is nobody up there." "What? No, I saw him. And the guy in the window. He warned me." Jerry puts his hand on my shoulder, his face pale. "Mark, what guy in the window?" "In the building across the alley. The abandoned one." The older cop sighs. "Sir, the building across the alley isn't abandoned. It's the city's primary data storage annex. It's been active for 10 years. It's a high-security facility. He pauses, and this is the part I can't get out of my head. There are no windows. I turn and look out the lobby's glass doors. Across the alley is a sheer, monolithic block of polished black granite. Not a single window. But I saw... We also checked the logs, Mark, the other cop says, his voice soft. The freight elevator? The motor's been burned out since Tuesday. It hasn't moved in 4 days. I look at the elevator I just stepped out of. The yellow out-of-order sign is still taped to the gate. But the 911 call, I whispered. Dispatch got a call. The older cop nods, his eyes filled with something I can only describe as pity. We did. We traced the call. It wasn't from a stranger. He points up at the ceiling. It came from the emergency phone on the third-floor catwalk. It came from you.